You've hit the wall and have run out of good ideas. The well is dry. Well, before you quit, it sounds like you need some ways to generate ideas. Before we go into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you know when I post new videos. We're talking about brainstorming. It happens to all of us. We reach that dead end where we simply run out of fresh ideas and we helplessly fumble for solutions that have escaped us. What can we do to get the creative juices flowing again? One of the best strategies to resolve this dilemma is to use a brainstorming session. The basic technique is easy as 1, 2, 3. Think of many ideas in a short period of time, jot them all down, and then go back and evaluate each idea's possibilities, looking for good ideas, wild ideas, and crazy ones. These brainstorming sessions can be invaluable when trying to come up with fresh, outside-the-box ideas so that we can work towards an effective solution to a difficult challenge. Here are 5 tips to help you make the most of your brainstorming sessions. Get outside input. Instead of going at it alone, get some help. Gather a few of the most creative people you know for a group brainstorming session. After all, 2 or 3 or 4 heads are always better than 1. These other participants may come up with some great ideas that may never have occurred to you otherwise. By the way, when brainstorming, let people have fun. Relaxed people generally feel more creative, so encourage your group to pace, recline in their chairs, or turn it into a game. Whatever they need to do to enable the flow of ideas. Write down all of your ideas. Even if you come up with some wild ideas, write them down anyway. They may be more valuable than you think. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history came from ideas that were considered as pretty outlandish at first. So write it all down and then revisit it later. There are no bad ideas. In fact, something you come up with might be perfect later. This is a time for gathering ideas, not for shooting ideas down. Avoid discouraging participants in your group because they're not going to participate as freely and they might keep the perfect solution to themselves. Be creative and try something different. If you can't see a solution right away, think of the problem from a fresh perspective. Look at it from a different viewpoint, and maybe a new solution will present itself. Traditional solutions don't have to be the only way to solve problems, and getting creative may get the ball rolling toward the ideal solution. Consider that many successful entrepreneurs have a talent for observing people's wants and needs. Then they find a way or invent a creative solution that works. Watch the world around you and don't be afraid to experiment with new ideas or unusual solutions. Try combining ideas. Whether you're brainstorming on your own or as part of a group, you may need to mash different ideas together. Sometimes great ideas are born as twins in the course of a brainstorming session. If you throw all sorts of stuff on the wall, you might come up with 2 halves of a perfect solution. Don't be afraid to look at the results in an unconventional way. What I found is ideas come from passions and necessity. For example, a friend of mine started her own business by combining her love of baking with her love of dogs to produce her own brand of doggy treats. It's not a conventional pairing, but it's one that works, especially for her. Ask questions. This works especially well in group brainstorming sessions. Encourage plenty of questions about everyone's ideas. Questions can lead to a basic idea being fleshed out into a workable solution. And that, of course, is what a brainstorming session is all about. Another thought. Ask questions, discuss, or even debate an idea. Approaching solutions from different perspectives helps you see a larger and more accurate picture. Acquiring problem-solving skills makes our life so much easier. Use these techniques to brainstorm new ideas and solutions, and you're going to discover new fountains flowing with ideas that you never knew existed. Problems can become opportunities in disguise. You just might find that you're going from zero to hero in one short brainstorming session. Thanks for subscribing to my videos, offering ideas for content, and asking me questions about the problems you're facing. It's a lot of fun to dive into all of them. Remember, you can find me at my website, askmrinfo.com, where you can see my previous content and find out more about my upcoming webinars and course offerings. That reminds me, I'm offering a course, The Art of Brainstorming, 7 Methods for Solving Your Biggest Business Challenges. I'm looking for a few people willing to take this course and then provide me a review in exchange for the training. If you think that you'd be interested, send me an email or leave me a comment below.